Hello everyone, welcome back to my Salesforce Admin Beginner course. So in today's video, we are starting Module 2 and this is a Module 2 Part 1, and in Module 2 we are going to discuss objects, fields and records and schema builder as well. But as this is a Part 1, so in this video we are going to talk about objects in Salesforce. So specifically, we will discuss standard objects, custom objects and the difference between them. So let's get started. Okay, let's understand what is object first. Okay, so if I say think of an object as a table in database. So here you can read in simple words, an object in Salesforce is like a table in database. Okay, each object contains fields like columns in table. So we can call fields or column, both are same. Okay, and records like rows of data. So in Salesforce, some naming convention are different, but fields, columns, everything is same. Records, row, both are same. Okay, so here you can see object, we can call it table or entity, row, record or tuple, column, field or attribute. So these terminology like entity, tuple, attributes you might have read in different databases like SQL, Oracle, some other databases as well. So when in Salesforce, you can see we can think database tables as objects, columns as a fields and rows as a record. Okay, I'll show you the picturization as well in Salesforce, how object look like, how we can create a fields, okay, how the records rows look like in a Salesforce. Okay, but just understand the object, what is object in Salesforce. Okay, I hope you understood. And also I'll just show you the Excel sheet so you can relate the object. So you can see this is Excel sheet, this is name, email, phone number, this is column. So we can say like field as well or column as well, both are same. This entire record, this is a record. Okay, so which, or we can say this is row, right? And this entire sheet is a table, right? So if I want to, I will get a requirement to add another field like phone number or any other field like address. So this is, we can say, can you create a new field? Okay, if for in this object. Okay, so I will create a address new field and I can put some whatever address. Okay, the value. So the other fields. So four fields we have in object: name, email, phone number, address, and this is like a data in the fields. Okay, and this entire record is a row or record, we can say in that way. So I hope you understood what is object and what is object in Salesforce. So now we will read about two main type of objects, which are standard objects and custom objects. We have other objects as well, like external objects, okay, and big objects. So we will read those objects later, but these are the main objects which we need to understand first. Okay. Okay. So let's see how to access the object in Salesforce. Okay. Okay. You can see this is my Salesforce. If I want to create a new object, I want to access objects. So how to access? So you can see this is tab object manager. Here you can go and you can see all the objects are here. See account, the other objects. You can see the type as well. Standard objects, custom objects, right? Different type. You can create from here as well. New object. If you want to create a new object, you can create from here. So we will discuss all these things later. But you understood, right? How to access objects, what is object in Salesforce. Okay. So now let's start. What is standard objects? So in simple way, we can understand the standard object like standard objects are the ready-made objects provided by Salesforce. Okay. And also we can say they come built in and are commonly used in almost every business. Okay. Or in short, I can say in other way, so you can understand in better way. Standard objects are like the default feature of Salesforce. Okay, you don't have to create them; they are already there. Okay, so same you can read it here. Standard objects are already created by Salesforce to use. Once you log into Salesforce, you can see the available external objects, so which I have shown you. And these includes, so we have a few example of standard objects like account, contact, opportunities, leads, campaign, and so on. So we have many different objects as per the business requirements. Okay, so note things are, you cannot delete standard objects. Instead, Salesforce allow user to create custom fields on standard objects. So see, standard objects are built in, you can't delete them. But yeah, you can create a new fields. We can say new columns in that object. Okay. So we have a predefined fields as well in that in those objects. But if as per your requirement, you can create your fields. Okay. So I hope you understood standard objects. Okay. So we have understood standard object. So now let's see how to access those objects and how to see, how to view those objects in the Salesforce. Okay, so let's go to the Salesforce. So here you can see, and so let's go to the account object. Let's open any standard object. So you can see this is standard object, right? So here you can see we have a different options. We have a details, like this is the API name, right? And we have a fields. See the fields or columns or attributes, whatever you can say. We have different fields available. So here you can see there are many fields, right? There are many functionalities, so don't go on these things. We will discuss later what are the use of these tabs. Okay, so but let's understand like these things first. Okay, and we can create a new fields, we can delete fields as well. Okay, but you can see that this is a standard fields which comes up with the object itself, right? So you can view the field but you can't delete it. Okay, if any field which is like custom field, you can see this the custom field, you can see which is which you can identify via __ c. Here is the option to delete. You can see delete option. Okay, so you can read this field, right? And same as like in the object as well. So you can see the standard object, there is no option to delete, right? But if you see, I do have some custom objects, so which is noted by the __ c. See, so there are custom object. You can see this is a custom object, right? So there should be option to delete. You can see delete. So custom object can be deleted because this is created by us. So we will discuss about custom object, what is custom object and what is the use of custom object. And also, if you want to see the view of objects, right? So here you can see the 9 dots, right? We call it app launcher. Let's search the account. You can search the object from here as well, okay, from this app launcher, right? So you can see this view will come up and we call this as a list view, right? And you will find all the records. So this is like recently viewed, but if you click on the all accounts, you will see all the records under this object. You can see these are the columns: account name, account, billing, state, phone number, type. All these columns are here. We can add or remove the column from here as well. So we will discuss these things later. You can see the value in this account name field, right? And this is this is a record or row, we can say. This entire row, 1, 2, 3, that's 7 records we have in this, right? And if you open this, so you can see the details of all the fields here, right? See, so all the fields like account or name, number, fax, phone. So what are the fields you want to see? You can see it here. We call this as a page layout, but we will discuss this thing later. Don't go in that much deep. Just see how we will view the objects, standard objects, right, in the Salesforce. So same we can view the other standard objects as well. Like we can view the contact. When you click on the contact, you can view the contact as well. See, this is a list view of contact. Here are the fields, columns. Here are the rows. Click on this record. So if you click on detail tab, you will see all the details of contact. See, you can put anything here like whatever, Mr. or something, and save this. So in the Salesforce, you can access the table or object in the UI, right? And you can output the value as per your need. Okay, this is very good feature in Salesforce, right? Okay, now next is what is custom object. I hope you understood what is standard object. Now the custom object, this is just opposite we can say. So it's like custom object is like a creating your own table in the database. Okay, right? I hope you understood. So here you can read like so you can read this like because the objects created by user are called custom objects to store information that is unique to your organization. Okay, and here custom objects are usually identified by the name, whatever the object name you are giving, underscore underscore C. So which I have shown you. So you can see what are the objects are here underscore underscore C. Those are all are the custom objects. See, this could be all are the custom objects which are not having underscore underscore C. All are the standard objects. Okay. So I hope you understood the custom object. Now we can understand more as per the real-time business requirement. So in the previous video we have discussed, right? There was an example of a school. They were using the some Salesforce features, and they created few more features, right? Because those features were not fulfilling their requirements. So like the school was an example. They were using account and contact, right? But they want like some more objects, and they want to store the course, right? We don't have a course object in Salesforce, so that's why we created a new custom object, course underscore underscore C. Okay, so that is a custom object, we can say. So don't be confused about standard object and custom object. Standard object is already there in the Salesforce, and custom object you create as per your business requirement. So, okay, we have few more real-time examples. Here you can see if you are a real estate company, Salesforce doesn't have a ready-made objects for house or apartments because you want to keep information of houses, apartment, right? So you create a like property object that will be known as a property underscore underscore C. Okay, to track listing, price, locations, all those things. All these like price, locations, all those field will be the fields under this object. Okay, so you can keep a data. So for a school, like we already discussed, okay. So I hope you understood the custom object. Now let's discuss the difference between custom object and standard object. So you have already understood both the objects. So difference are simple. Standard objects are ready-made objects by Salesforce. Custom objects like designed by you or for your business requirement. Okay. So we have like few objects of in the standard here, like account, contact, opportunity, cases as well. And a custom object you have created for the business requirement, like property, student, or vehicle. Okay. So that's all about the objects, and I hope now you know what objects are, what are the key difference between standard objects and custom objects, and how they are just like database tables. Okay. So in the next video, we will dive into fields, the columns inside the objects as well, and we will explore more examples, and we will create a fields, we will create objects as well, we will see the live demo as well. Okay, so if this video helped you understand objects more clearly, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon. Thank you. See you in the next part. Thank you.